Yob me bolu nying luchu pe yero lutela mago biro won kom LC abikidong mek lutela makene District Council o jakete ni kabir mapol nyo kabiro duju matilo bu Uganda malope ki kits makalenda padumla yeti kwero do bu Uganda abekelo botin man kijemo ken mapol pe yinti ni yob me lo range mochin ento matika biro eni ayewi madiro.
At least the one thing for now we can all agree on is the soap to use. He likes that it's big and lasts long. Anti-economy. I like that it keeps my skin smooth. Ate alina echovu. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
Bolo nying luchu pat man pe bedo won komel siya bikidong maya kachiki councilors me district tena uchake kabero duju ilobo Uganda. Wakili report kikwania kachiki Gulu City. Nodiro kanicha St. Peter Sabany Catholic Chapel matita duo Catholic Parish ngitika dwaro chiling million piadek ya bungwen metero gedo atlega madir. Amori chi adek nildwe adek mejemia bungwen imwara aliwere pirobicha niya Sunday Akumu man iyup melorange mauchwin. Wabichawa lorangea tin kila oman ikwania district kama keborning danario magubu chung petale pe beruon komel se abichi kuimatika bino imwaka manyene. Dulmelo yetin yo boronying Patrick Ogwang Obiya mano chonti council abit mecha wente sub-county. Matika chung itapati UPC kidong George KK akaja. Matika chung pepati NRM weng en pekoma chile. Iberuon komel se abich pilwak maikwania district. Man joma keboronying ken joma ken mapol Borningen tini kwania district Kamala George pa Wan Luo TV Solomon Okabo Tiyekono.
George Keke Akasha, Amak Bendera, ite Parliament National Register Movement NRM, ichu mebere won koma big, i district mekwania. Uchoye mechu, kiredula mebo yera i Uganda. Ichu memo hatutumia rio, ipieri webichel. Kuno chwa hamekarumia rio, luwa hokore. Akasha Keke George, uchoye cha wapari we chelmo tino, ichi kihu. Kun Sara Kezia Birungi, returning officer mekwania. Tushe, achala chung. Ilokeri kerecho amut yung uchoye. Akasha Keke George, uchihere merocho kwania.
Yo bero ajena na machiel ameaneno. Ajena na mena Mario beneno ni kita me President Museveni ke government me NRM kia implementing ke PDM kuno neno ni yora chiel ameti yikwania omiru miunchen ni me wek oro to beda menu chen ti chaogi I pasho gi me konyo gi chulo kwano tino me konyo gi me wori datal me konyo gi yora popat pen pekiti tedero ti chuchara ti chutedero wila Yung mano tiya wangi watek. Mano ana kaya tiya binu me bijwa yung mo dod.
Genti ni Keke George. Binu mahari ke Patrick Ogwang Obiya, ichumu mebere won koma beach, e district mekwania. Ete parime Uganda People's Congress UPC. Kedo chumu chele. Dula mebo yere loboman. Oyaba yuba mecho yuchum. Me won koma beach. Okanchela me district. Kedo kanchela beach. Me special interest groups. Yuba me binu tum ichiam beach ichabit man. Enina chel keken okanchela me karpira dek. Amoya ete parra popat. Ena mocho ye kwania. Ikinjo mocho ye. Ena ye Dokas Wangari. Juan Achiu etin. Ichumu mebera kanchila. Me Duhutan Council. Martin Ukech me NRM. Keredaria sa chami independent. Ochoye chu mebera kanchila. Me Duhutan Council. Pigombole nomo. Won koma dekachon me gombole nomo. Douglas Abura. Kere Caroline Kule. O Magbendera me UPC. Otiko choye. Pigombola Duhu. Defin Linda Awino me UPC. Kere Jacob Edule me NRM. Honorable Benson Okelo. Kere Honorable Lydia Book. Ochoye. Eyele me dok e kanchil. Kunuchungi wigi kengi. Obaro independent ticket. Pigombola Kali. Adoro choharme kwania Christopher Gom. Otiko choye. Kajo Orech. News editor me Voice of Lango FM Lira. Ochoye. Ichume bero kanchila. Me gombola tong tidi. Kochunga mo loko kere Wan Luo television. Otero neno. Pio tedero. Amut pe wan.
Atikera agenda me achiel meneno ni Aduhu Town Council main market wano loho otegero into a standard market. Mario da hata alwa ma Aduhu Town Council ameti mayor center for ameti Aduhu Town Council otikere jama pola morem
service delivery bedo jama me gambe te chwalo ni miero bin boto te dero ayele meneno ni utuno boto te dero me ario me dongo puonyere kwani a district local government
an maka kara bi kubere kero te deri piny kunwa dugu na he district ate kubere kero tera wa maworo ko mole level me parliament me we honge kaka na peko te der tiye otete ka chil ame rushu te bera pe ye chimo tok dang te bera pe
achala na kanchira de na walo wanye ye ne no mo chikora me konyo kuro te derwa ne ka jo puru ginoro wendoro bera bebe ame miyo ka anywal nywa te dero charo wala kine chukun wendo ka tina mi lonyi kwe kom tuo ne yen achala kanchira o lobbying o pushing kop me yugi managing tech managing yugi enamo miyo ton wakan do melti ye yelo jo na ha ucholo peraya ber pien tieni ngono managing yugi tek oro
amut pe Wan Luo television Solomon Okabo Ikwania district
Again, machal kimeno bene bolo nyinglu chu chaketin Gulu City ento pera mikube network yelo dier malo tiji office padul dul malo ye owero tito berka ward mot ya chakne wakena kachawa bir medi chengtino na donki bolo nyinglu chu apaki office matie ipetela road division man Gulu City lo dier me office man ko wani mon gitike genni mono yub man obo chaketin ne bano butuma be maluba on kalenda padul malo ye ilobo Uganda ki Gulu City wateki Ismail Jacob Jones pe yup me lorange mochwin Wan Luo TV.
Yup me polo nying dan magitika mero chung bebero kansila division mea kachil ke mea me Gulu City o chake mabe Gulu City kere betni network oberka yengem yup man mau chake tini gen tiene bigi kweni ne pieri wengwen me dwe man Mike Jukula dit malo lokum ye me Gulu City wajani kere betni network oberka yeluge gitio moko nying luchu gena pam ikena me chawa beer mediching.
At the city level is for 3 days. That is today the 3rd, tomorrow the 4th and 5th of September. That is at city level, city mayors and the councillors. Then next week we shall have a division level. That is on Monday the 8th, 9th and 10th. We shall have at division level, division mayors, division councillors. Then MPs will come in October, the 15th and 16th of October. That will be for the MPs. Right now, we've had a small challenge. You see, with IT, all this is expected, yes. The network has slowed down a lot, so verification becomes a bit tricky. But we've communicated with the headquarters and they are trying to put the system right.
Jukubeno katiki chik mater total ekom luchu madon kitiko moko nyingi igruam mapatpan.
We are cautioning them because if you go against the rules and regulations, Electoral Commission has the powers to stop you from campaigning and also to denominate you. To go and wait for the communication to start the campaigns. We are nominating them early and the campaigns are scheduled to start in November. So we are cautioning them not to start the campaigns until when we have harmonized and set them rolling.
Ana wajani machalo dul malo lokum yelo Uganda gitigi twer mejo kola chumone pe mechung kerbet ni dongiti ko moko nyem. Peroman weko ben luchu mapol mano guchero weke mok nyingi go galem Richard Unenchan matika chung la bomo makobander papati moki ken ikompa kansila pabulu me Gulu City tieken dano menom.
I've picked up the form, filled it for the position of male youth councillor in the city local government of Gulu. I came here in the morning at around 8. I did my verification very successful. I am now waiting to be nominated, but the challenge is with the network of the EC. That's why we are delaying up to now.
Perme network ma berka yelo dulman ichiandek weklu chung mapol no furgu chung gitika kor wek ngi iwar ga kwange mafut piano ki bolo nyenge. Ismail Jacob Jones pe Wan Luo television Gulu City.
Awego lokumbo lokuitu temilu malo rome guakoleo palwak magicherka nokon miyot kumki otiat pa Jule Health Center for Matipa de District Otiat mano tiro no Dr. Pawi Ario kibod gamente itedul men Northern Umbrella Water and Sanitation Facility matika timete kankan me pi kabir marumwa ilubuman kony mano bine kar mano dongiptiki kon kanano kenmenen ke konya matek otiat man weki il kergimi kon me yot kuma malo pieni kar man gengitika konyo dan makaro ale pirwa biero dwe kidwe and gitiki Dr. Ngwen ken mano tipilutu kidong belo gwakrutu weng makijaka no konki otiat pa Jule Health Center for Johnny Sano Chara John Kelly report mamege ikom iyub medalo man kipa de district pe Wan Luo TV.
This facility and we are really so appreciative. Okay. The contractor has really done great work. Okay.
Ikumalo may lub Uganda, oriyeri mapat-pat, fugitiki pero mapul, maumiyero kinene kikati, kayo po ne, weklog may yorokom, kachel kileo may oriyeri kabir mapat-pat, obed mabe, mapero mo kelu, pero bod lutuo, kachel kilogwok lutuo. Mayri lamwaka ngat maunywal nyen, ki Grace Angut, dano me kidgum, gutiro ni pero ioryad man, dit, mamero ni gamente, la luak piuyot, me meto, rom me oryad man.
Ana ola wo ani ligin makiteta ki wot matiye wasne kakarwa ngat makarwa to kateno so jirana karta ki yok ikam igi ikam pan ini kan pan keten ki chetwa sanga chetwa choronti jami wan yer pen no rama nama chet leo piane twar ko putuo mukane angin angi ben wen kin pach yan mi gwake yo ne tron wen nan ben man len wa changat ki yak kita wa kan lu ko wila
Paul uto kuma kech la lup ko won kom kikaran maloy lok mayot kuma pa Jule Town Council ipa de district ko katini od nywal pamon tie mading kikitanda rio keken welu tich nok yad bene per romo kakikelu
od yad kan ya da od yad no timaraj ken man ka chisto twale me yot kom chal suron ka lo bon ki kam gama ka mon gwa nyo go konyi gen a muy jem ki perro pe oberpe si to toile ken karni anana la tie kitami dul madit no akim ma kon madit ma gamete madiru mi pe yapua churon ki pe yapua sani ka oyupel ku birni manel leon tie kida mario ni no yelo bi oro twal ke district pian district pol kar ke twal chairman no si wan machalo institutions watima pol
Tito Brilliant Okelo won koma dek me pa Jule Town Council onyorni odjad meno pero me churon no tek ma pe wache pien upong baramo kelu no tuo bolu tuo
all dilapidated latrine which was there had broken down from behind. The roof was open, everything was leaking. You can see the human waste from there. And we were really disturbed in the mind. Not until when we started crying louder and louder in all angles, political, technical, and even medically, we were crying. And when our cries has been heard, that is when in December, we received a positive response regarding the same. So for that matter, on behalf of the community, I want to really appreciate the Ministry of Water and Environment more than any other ministry, like I said during the handover of the site, that they are doing a work which is commendable and it can be seen, by the way. Move around, you will ask what is happening here. They will say Ministry of Water and Environment. If it was not because of your support, our facility would have been closed partially.
Dennis Uchaya Dr. Maloyo pa Jule El Center for Uteroni pero gi ilok meleo do tum ento put pero mokene tie matika diu odyad meno mamironi umiero gamente ulagi.
This facility had only one 4 stands drainable pit latrine which was serving the patient population, especially the outpatient department. For example, this is inadequate for the large number of patients that we see ago. And this facility with time had broken down due to the intensive use by the large number of patients that come to access care from this facility. So sometime last year, early last year, around March, the state of the sanitation facility had strictly broken down. And it was really very hard to actually run this facility without this adequate sanitation facility. It reached a point where public health specialists came and did an assessment, sanitation assessment at the facility. And their recommendation was not nice, that the facility should be closed down.
Manobu ilu malo roma yot ko mateki od yat pa jule. Kanya tiki Katarina Ngwech, branch manager me Northern Umbrella of Water and Sanitation Facility, titi wakany matute.
4 stands specifically for the maternity, and also we have an incinerator, an ash pit, and these are all meant for purposes of the facility. We have taken note of some issues on site, especially to do with the walkway, which is not favorable for the persons with disability. These are going to be worked on. We are going to change the gravel. And also the in-charge has told us about their challenge with water. An instruction has been given to the contractor to make an assessment of the old system and see what is required, and then these will be submitted to the ministry to see how they can be supported about this, on this. But otherwise, the keys have been handed over to the in-charge, and the facilities for now are ready for use.
Susanna Dong le lokoko me pade district o chego lutich me odyat me gwako churon mabe neno ni jame duchu mamite o berutie ichuron kau foyo gamente pikony I odyat meno.
We promise to ensure that the facility is maintained as we've seen it today, and I'm happy that my in-charge already told us they have operation manual. I also appeal to you to have a budget in place operating and maintaining in case it is not is in defect. And also the toiletries, sensitize the women on what to use, because some of them will still be using peppers, even leaves, but this one is a flush toilet. So try to provide what is required for that kind of provision.
Odyat mapuli pade district put mero coin kid meno wero il rom meleo ki yorkum ikaberu kama kino ye coin mayotkom pi Wan Luo TV Johnny Sani uchakachon ipade district.
Lukristo kilutela me odlega makeluni mono St. Peter Sabany Catholic Chapel matia chungi zone mani yata duro Catholic Parish itika dwaro chiling million pedek ya bongwen metia rogedo odlega man imwara ali bedo piru ario gengo chako tit megero odlega madit makara matika remane wero gwok Lukristo dudi magicher kuno piano do doko wako tiri inge chako geru man luklela mekanicha man kamagte mieto chiling million pedek ya bongwen metia rogoro odlega matima ditu twale doko botelo Kristo mapole na chupa Wan Luo television Solomon Okabo take report ikum yubmerayolim chiling million piaradek ya bongweni.
Otela me St. Peter's Abany Catholic Chapel Acholi zone ametia duhu Catholic Parish tia dwaro million piaradek ya bongwen mego yu wikilija imuhatutumia rio kede piro wario. Otela me Abany Catholic Chapel ochaha yuba megere kilija ijonge kilija chon remo Kristo ijonge meda welo Kristo. Alex Egwar tie won kom gero me Abany Catholic Chapel.
Abari me gero ni otia mite miarie pira ngwena BCL ame purudong obar laki pira bongwena rio ame tia mite do kwayo ngato ke ken tie ikonyoro me wek prakorwa me ugo wi abar ni wi nishani ko achigi chigini kanga tanyo ti kony to mi wa konyo inamani o tinora abiro angwen achiel ariyo adek abira ariyo aboro apelo kere nyinge ochen Frederick en obeda rana duong mekanisha man
itute medwaro lim otela ma Abany Catholic Chapel oyuba jog icheng chabit lima mero million abishel ilaha biro getime pier bishel wiario imiario ena moraye ya jog man iko million piedek ya bongwen ametia mite me goju wikili jaman. Bob Okai, a member me parliament me kwane tumalu. Kede Kena Wuma, a member me parliament adaho me kwania. Ochi herame mi yabari, porre mi achelke Pier Beach. Me geri kili jaman. Ilokeri kede Kristo pim. Achalo wilo me awara, MP Ukai. Ochi herame meda, kede keto gichie. Igero kanisha.
Hai bi balu jonge ni ko ngata poti uginori yiri be direm tuyi chenga jo anopi. We be a man yali yiri tia yipe mire jobo liquid ayiri de wenyo ko nyu jobo liquid yiri de wo pere ko nyo dina ku bitoni ko be yo toni karo wanu karo ko ne yuano kat ko kani ga de na re man ka ti UPC wor ko nyo tere chenga na wi ko na re man ayo ko bani yina ga de wil ko no ka pe yi ke de jojo ding pe twere yo ta ka di kon pe wi ko ar ko ni ana de ko ma ija moro wiyo po yuri loni na ngala yelo ni da yora pede di umate kami ya kire kuir war kama joko enungi ta kele yo pa pedi kidora mani tani jo bo liquid pede ko jojo ayiri re bino ayire biru beru kam ni ngakora mi kuiri di jatio.
Paddy Rogers Okelo tie parish priest me aduhu Catholic parish piratek me yero tela amekero gichingi igero wudi wara chwech. Kita me Paddy Rogers Okelo tiro kede
ya yumni boba chala ba welo ma wara pola kare kai no mi wa nina me wa no suggesting ba maybe no work bedi wa welo ma wara pe failing wa kadi an pe ko buni yere wunu kai no ni uti me gina ba yere eno ke no ni poti me gina ba peyere endo da do ka peyero ante ko ni yer ko no yumono endo min tikara chel kede tamoro ni wano be nu langi ungewo na berni te ko arware kichon ayinde chamo ge jokoro ni yini beru mega jokoro no nyuke gudi ge jokoro no do ngata mni ko itamro da kano bobo beru jok undu do no do jokabo
Kawadira Wacheria Patch Municipality Dul Pabul Magtikun Langana Parkuti on Coin Malim chilling million per Ario Dek Ita Yup my Youth Livelihood Fund. Manber Yup Magamenta Yemi Yelim Ento Gale Wapiana Gunong Mian Gunong Lima Megi Mwakali Maukaroni Ento Pegami about Gile me Piani Mono Dama Pol Magagam Limita Yup Man on a foot paya good workly money Gichali Madet Pagamente Wek Donkey me bought Dul Pabulu Mokenem Gendongo Teronongolima nakati gani mono gibet tiukili mana be mekelo alala ken gen magati dul pabulo itayup my youth livelihood fund
Imo hali Maria Pierre wa ngwen Maria Pierre wa beach group ngwen na mober ma bule ma di apart municipality numero ber ker kar men ngu chente te programme youth livelihood ento mo hana hekono bino carro ama joma ge po no chende man nungu chente man na me po bino timere mo hali mo karni mama chel me oli not youth animal traction Mediatic division ya Patch municipality and kono lokere Wan Luo television otiro ngwano gindo ngutio tamo yonge gini ke nungu chende mani mo hali mo karo
one to maintaining group up because one on your government war mod but we had hope because government for biology berenendi ka beda Paul jama Paul but it takes time
Kevin Adero amo ber won kama yo what youth animal traction na metia ra division ya Patch municipality amo ber group bula chela meti kunaya meti kermiri menungu chende mana kata wile kere 24 karmo penye kono ka cheo tikere pote Paul la metu na megina meto wile ni ramo tisiere eno tirni manano
ti wan ke pote mi wa na ni mi ngong wa 24 tiena bon porro intero ya koni meto wile 24 kunungo por mi petie so wan tikere pote ram bara ekas tumba beach taumaru pa me gi ko jodi wa chal wan ber wan bulli ka ber wan bongi ko poran no wan gina meran kwani wa be to kwa so wan la ni ka ber ke gi po chal ba ton ko ber ke kwe yang jang ku ram mar del ku ram ron no gina ber ya nyi
tena la ko wa cause ba chani wana mi ka po bien wana to diling tene lei nhớ lê đồ bể lê po po hani diang po hani dier bade chan le mo ragan cha de kele chen cause Ugandan sport Uganda zwana ng'eyo gini obedo gino keo. So kai go halea be. Ang chato en di maneti malo.
Mai ko kwang gula mai kono ber won kom mabulu amati apaj municipality chengario karme kono grup angwen magi dongo ber ker karme nungu chente mo halima me tia chahrni yonge gin ken mo halima karo
groups of bula wana tikera apaj municipality angwen na me ocho yene ti groups ade kame openyo pe produce buying and selling ame gino mo honi obino chak pini god produce ame ramu kelo chente chawke ke nena gamene tini mani komchene ni bulumiro la kiri kwa me groups chako ya chakime yoba me youth livelihood obedi kireme mo hario apara bichar ya para bishel ya patch municipal wan tikere groups piera bishel wi do chawane no chente
yirni ka bara me gubuni peram ni tani ko tele kai be bula me ko to nyom ki ko ga me jamme ni nếu mà đi nghe là biết là cái này nó đi về buôn các cái vị vì năm nghe là đồ gin biết trên này đi về đồ gạo đồ mà trên là group về về cho cái nào mà yo đã là bị minimum là cả cái này cái con nó trên này anh ăn uống quan trên đi au bị cái gì này trên mình gấp cái này nó về nhiều
Ime yodong jomagi chente man ime haliman yobamo timere germa scout o lamati apach municipality mane chengario joy saguri amobero community development officer ma apach municipality en koni lokere otero ten ko pango mio mo halimo karo bulumagi ukeng menungu chente man erdong renungu mo haning
obero issues of poor recovery ame bulewamo no chene in the last financial years when the project started during the time of the Apache Town Council and Manupot Pobero Municipality. Some of those youth groups we are not refunding back the money, but whatever the negotiations with the ministry, finally a war match on 21st, they funded these groups. So for the last financial year that Apache Municipality missed out, we had an IPF of 23,927,172 shillings. So we divided this into the 4 divisions that we have. That is Agulu, Atik, where we are, Akere, and then Arosha. And we had Bama A youth group, that is for Atik. Then we had Olili North. Bama A is for Akere, then Olili North for Atik, then Agulu for Agulu division, and then we had Table West. Bama Aeon wotiekere an IPF of 5,981,000. Then Olili North tiekere IPF of 5,981,000 also. Or actually I would say all their IPF not uniform because yenta mom yo one we just sit down eka utepoko kayadi utepoko kayangwen.
Chente man na me mitani mano buluma ka berke kara me gammo miruti kere eka do ko ginoko we group bulu kana me dang tiamir nungu chente man ubet kere kara me nungu chente ning joy saguri o terro pehame o pichigiti nungu ama we ho doro yoba merwe buluma gi we ko do ko chente man dia dokate hata ya patch municipality.
Challenges of transport, you're seeing them here. They don't have transport, not even a single. At the division level, they don't have transport, but this is a CDO who is supposed to be expected to be in the field to do recovery. Am I going to work? The answer is obviously no. I am not going to work because the only transport that we have in Apache Municipal as a whole department is only the 2 program motorcycles for the focal point person. In the entire community department, we only have 2 motorcycles. One is for YLP and one is for OWEB. If we are to go out for mobilization for recovery, the 2 motorcycles cannot carry the 7 of us in the department.
The Wan Luo television, just like well, Apache municipality.
Inge ngej matek matie kendar ma gimaro tugo ma yilo mal matek gwoko lokom yot kom gwoke padano ma bertie ka chil ke ben lok tikinte lok mo waga cha kwa ni mon giti ki lokom tugo kin bulo o yome poko ngeti lokom mo gwoko twer ke ben mi ngej ma mako lokom yot kom menyoro ikin bulo ma giti West Nile pole pero man ne mako dan ma giti ka ber ma o yeta ki yung pod kamente ke ben mako lo tino kwan mano ko weko kwan ko yo bulo pege ke ben lo tino nyera matino man ka chil ka wobe na food kitika don mana perani bando wega cha kwanu kit me lokom tit kit lokom turo me miyo en ngech bod bule kom gwoko twara me ke ben gwoko yot kom gi mano kitika don machara welo tino matino ilobo man wachiki report ke bod Robert Adiga Peneno tian lok matibe paktik kituro wero dul me protect man SRHR project itiket ne ti te yo padul me International Rescue Committee IRC gititi gilokom tur me miyo ngej mapigitego bod bulo miyo kon kiben jiyo ker panyir kawobe magiti West Nile Yop man gi kero kone kare me yara tie PM tuko me Uganda National Primary School Sports Association matika time kare man Yumbe district ni. Ngen ne woki any project man gitiyo kono kinget mapigitego lokom yot kom menyodo kidong twero padano kon gitiyo kwere ki lokom turo goga mo machego chego we kidong turo me galo wang me miyo nget bod bulu inyim turo man kare me turo kidong inge turo mapat Gen tiene mono man bokone mate gwoko ko palutino kwan primary gen alibabiki 100 magwa ki district 154 magitilo Uganda. Ladit Matika lawyer dul me protect SRHR Consortium Communications Manager Dixon Odu owani mono PM to marketman pera termigiti kere me miyo nged bod bulo ikom jema kwako kwa mameki kebene kit me konyo kogi.
More than just a sporting event. It's a viable platform to share learnings for growth and also an opportunity to talk about and address some of the challenges that face the youth, not only here in West Nile but also across Uganda.
Ladit maloyo fonye Yumbe District Rasul Luriga opara matek yup marketman padulme IRC netika miyo ngej bod bulu magati district meno kibene kaber makene mo aki woko.
But the age population of the majority of the population are the youth, children, the youth. So giving such education to them is very important.
Richard Mohendo wonkome apsa ikabarole district mati en kadlo kadnane kit me yup man war mabe owani mono lokom tuko kitigen mapol mabulu jolo do kono gin me keme ki peko magen ki keme kwere chalo dar makitika doa.
We come for such a competitions. You see, children as they grow up they face very many challenges and one of them being teenage pregnancy amongst girls. But we find that when girls participate in these sporting activities, of course they gain the life skills whereby they try to resist. And we are very grateful to partners who have come up with that idea of integrating it in the sporting activity.
Rose Mili Alia Aziga Matila Ditmo Aki Yumbe District Darben La Willofonya Nuro Islamic Primary School Owani Mono Turo Kono Budma Pol Mega Jolonged Market Man Yoma Yot Darben Tigin Magengiti Kare Mimi Yongich Bod Bulu Pelorange Mochwin e Wan Luo television ilokom turo Robert Adiga. Metro yodok yup melorange mochwin nge chiero chochok pedwe achel kulukinu chula bon turo la wala me achel me Acholi Basketball League doti yogia kwereni turo manyen dako ya pete league man kama turo berutie ipie madit me Fuba Division 2. Ngengo berikero Gulu Panthers guturo ki Gulu Secondary School Hope Rockers BC guturo ki Gulu Junior Stars kadongulu Elephants guturo ki Veterans Basketball Club Kamala Church pa Wan Luo TV David Magere Kele Matud adogi turo na warningo anyimba turo manti kwen kidonga gembo turo chochoki EPM me Acholi Basketball League.
Toko dilo adonga man PM me Acholi Basketball League utiko dogo chen inge kare mo me yueo mautero dwe maromo achiel ginuchu mano toko meno pe wara nyim inoni toko man kono dogo itum chabet mo karo kia cheke me chabet man kama teams maroma bichel gutoko itoko ma kongi ma oberutie itum chabet kia cheke chabet man ikin toko adek mo berutie pa teams abichiel mago tugo ni kono ayetie tugo mobedi kin Gulu Panthers Basketball Club kachiel ki Gulu Senior Secondary School. Man tugo mobedi chiambichiel men inde piadek medwe man ki Kaunda Liberation Ground mati Gulu City. Inoni Gulu Panthers gumaro match iching Gulu Senior Secondary School. Baskets nyo ovo Pierre Ngwen ya bungwen e kum Pierre Ngwen ya bichiel kiloch adek nono mawe Gulu SS gulo turumeno.
I can't predict how I'm going to perform. I can't predict how I'm going to perform, but what I know, I'm going to do my best to carry my team.
Ichencha bet kono turubero Ario ikin team angwen mapapat maguturu. Ma ikin ga ye hoop rockers magen guturu kachiel ki Gulu Junior All Stars. Turu meno kono utumoro kon lodge uworo board Hoop Rockers Basketball Club ikar magen go Gulu Junior All Stars. Baskets Pierre Beach Yangwen ikum Pierre Beach Rio. Koni noni lodge ubero kiario keken tourma beru liet total idi cheng mecheng chabet. Ino tourma do beru liet lo nyo the game of the weekend. Oberikin Gulu Elephants kachiel ki Veterans Basketball Club. Ino iturumeno kono. Joma kono gu ol nyo gu turu basketball chon gu loe turumeno kyo vo Pierre Beru Yangwen kum Pierre Dek Pierre Bichel man Veterans Basketball Club kam gen go Gulu Elephants team man of taking team maliet lawyer magiti turumeno maikin gibeneti St. Joseph's College la yibi dong inge turu adek mauti making team sabichel ila wala Mario mocha kay chabin man kono where we mecha me Acholi Basketball League dong chung kid man ina wachiel ti Veterans Basketball Club gen go tura pa gulo abongwen guru nya chiel itige ponza pa wi abongwen ina Mario ti arua Pioneers inge lo turge nge tie go turo apa gulo aboro gen guru nya Rio gitige ponza pa wi aboro ina madek ti Gulu Elephants Basketball Club go tura pa gulo abero gilo gi tura dek gitina ba pa wi gitina ba dek gi ponza pa wi abero ina mangwen ti St. Joseph's College la yibi inge lo turu game gen go tura pa gulo aboro guru nya Rio tigi ponza pa wi abichel na biti Gulu Junior All Stars gutu tura pa Gulu abichel guru nyangwen gitigi ponza pa wi abichel benem kana abichel ti Gulu Senior Secondary School gutu tura pa Gulu abich guru nya beach tigi pona pa wi abich kana mabio ti Gulu University Basketball Club gutu tura pa gwen gulu angwen guru nya abichel kolo kagiti ponza pa wi abongwen ina mabo ti Hoop Rockers Basketball Club gutu tura pa bene gen guru nya tura ngwen gen gulu tura ngwen guru nya tura abichel kolo tigi points apawi angwen ina bungwen ti Watoto Sports Academy Basketball Club gen guturu apa golo ario keken gen guru ni tura bor kolo kitigi points apawi ario kana magiki mario en na mapa ti Panthers Basketball Club guturu apa golo ario keken gen gilo gi tura bor kitigi points apawi ario kana magiki ti Favor High School gen guturu apa bene pia golo turu mo keken gigo gitiana pa weng itigi points apa keken lorange kom turi Wan Luo TV David Magere i Gulu City
Gare enelo kom tureno kelo watini ya giki yup milorange mochin kan ki Wan Luo television ania Sunday Akumu metekene na wakari kari kanyi kamino yengit matik galawang ileb mepajo man lebluo